I've been playing this game for like so long, and the fact that I'm reaching the ending is like, I'm happy, but I'm kind of like mad at myself. I should have had this over with, like been over. Woo!
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
You got no choice because everybody's watching, but we'll see.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Whoa.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh?
Hero.
Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Ooh.
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me!
I would not call these niggas my friends at this point if they think it's me 24/7.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
Oh.
I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
Perfect.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence that proves What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the
Three of us each have that kind of
evidence?
You motherfucker!
doesn't make any sense.
How can the three of us each have that?
Perfect.
No, that's wrong.
It's the group photo!
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
So everybody did get that photo. Alright, if we bring it up, they're gonna notice that we're not in it.
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it.
What? So what picture do you have?
But that can't be right. Because in my picture...
Whoa.
See? I'm the only one not in it.
What the? Sakura is bucking it! That's your hero? Oh my god.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
What is it? I guess he's not in this one. I don't eat in Krispy Kreme.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us. In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
Figured it out, huh?
I might have to take my glasses off. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. I need to compare each of them one more time. Dude, this is weird. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Exactly. Yes, you can notice it, be like, okay, her face ain't being shown. But what can we do with that information? Group photo has been updated. Okay, that's good. But what can we do with that information? Nothing, in my opinion.
Can you just forget about the photo already?
Nigga, shut up!
Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
They don't know about the memory stuff.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
Yeah, you can't just straight up say they're Photoshop. Oh my gosh, I actually just thought of something really cool. I'm sorry, I keep talking. I need to let the game play. This is the last time I'm talking like this. Y'all know how I was saying in the beginning that Toko and Jill's memories are separate? What if Jill actually remembers her life in this school, but Toko doesn't, because to them, they was like, let's just take out Toko's memories. Because we saw in the photo, like, we saw a moment with Jill and other ones with Toko. We can tell, because when it's Jill, she just have her tongue out. When it's Toko, she just looks all nervous. What if they actually wiped out Toko's memories, just like everyone else's, but they didn't get Jill's because she's another personality? So what if Jill can actually confirm saying, oh, I remember these, yeah, we was here. That would be pretty cool, but it was just a thought, what if they do that, but we'll see. Sorry, it just... The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Okay, Gambit. Either it's gonna be the word memory or men.
You what?
Answer. Wait, why would it be answer? Oh, damn, it's not. Amnesia! 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 I don't know how to spell amnesia. How is it not an A? Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. Oh my gosh, how do you spell it? I just died. Holy.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
And we can show it.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
You ain't the only one.
How could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
That's what I was thinking. It was probably like a gun or something. Something off like Gravity Falls or something. But what if it was like actually another student? Like a student who can like mess with your mind and be like, I don't know, ultimate hypnosis. Like literally what he just said, like the ultimate student who can hypnotize anybody. And hypnotize and memory, you can just take them out. That's what I'm thinking, but it wouldn't make sense.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us. So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here?
Yeah, so it has to
It's
be
not
one
me!
of us.
I'm not the mastermind!
That's what it seems like.
Well, it's not me.
It can't be that easy.
I blame Makoto!
What?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
What the
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh?
My theory...
But
Well,
I
actually,
thought
no.
we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No. My theory is that she was already dead.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Yeah, but saying that she's been dead. The other wounds, yes, the other wounds. And how did Yuko die? With so many wounds. She got literally spiked to death, basically. She got shanked. So I think it's the other wounds.
I got it!
Let's go!
All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
Several days.
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense. Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right?
I guess.
So that
but
means-
No.
You know.
No, they literally said she's the ultimate soldier. They made it sound like she ain't even felt pain before. Like she haven't got hit. That's what I took. That's what I thought. But
You're wrong.
like she's the ultimate soldier for a reason.
She denied me.
Shut up.
At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me. Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it, Obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
No, she didn't. That's why he's doing everything. No, she didn't.
No, that's wrong.
No, we're cooking.
No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Look at it, dude. That is very similar to how Juko died. She died with those. That is very similar. But that wouldn't make sense. Juko isn't the ultimate soldier. Did someone get the shit mixed?
When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
Several days, yes.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night?
Yeah, with that.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
Someone who was purposely, they wanted me to think that it was them, so.
The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba!
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. In other words, a wolf tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it couldn't have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her. Uh-oh! No snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Whoa, what the frick's happening? What the?
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burnt skin. She's technically. Alright, let me chill.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No!
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow, she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Toko, shut up.
Then, she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
The biolab!
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab. It's actually set up for use as a morgue.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
Yes.
What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
You mad?
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
It was never from the garden.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers. and put the code on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess. Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
Wait, okay.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Finessed him! Or her.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Yup!
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
La la la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
What the Is she talking about like the numbering? Or the lights?
Hey, by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
He's trying to distract us.
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
Wow!
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Our mom. Damn, our mom. Damn, what the? Alright, chill.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency. Okay, moment of truth. I can do this, but I'm trying to think what it could be.
Are you sure about this?
Shut up.
I'm not listening!
Bam. Wait, what is it? Wait, it's the lights!
This should prove it!
I'm messed up. Oh my gosh, they're trying to get me. They're trying to get me.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is... the lights!
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue, and as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in.
There was 9 of them.
And there were only 9.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
Or someone was actually alive. Juko.
Then, whose body disappeared? I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
Because Juko actually isn't dead!
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far.
10, yes.
But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on! Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious! Is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko Enoshima?
Let him cook!
Chihiro Fujisaki?
It's not my baby. Pause.
No. There's no way
Anyone was murdered twice!
No, that's wrong. Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Let Makoto cook. Let Makoto cook.
Remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears. all over her body.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
And if it is Junko, the nails thing I said will match. But I guess what's confusing me is that why was Junko's face not being shown in the photos? Why was that isolating her like that? That's what I thought. That's what I noticed. But the fact that this could be her body is... shut up. Just shut up.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Yeah, poor Junko though, but it don't matter.
It's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... What does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
So Mukuro is still alive! She's gotta be!
No.
Total silence?
No.
Then I must be right.
You're not. I'm sorry.
I'm right, aren't I?
No. I know. It's Makuro's not the one that's actually alive. I don't care. I'm gonna be real for a second. I'm thinking when I record, I try not to say things that makes me seem very confident because when I'm editing, and if I'm wrong, I look like a complete idiot. But I'm not gonna, don't take this out, future Demi. The mastermind is freaking Junko! I don't have evidence. The picture is one evidence. It's kind of weird. I get it. It's a little weird. Forget the pictures. But the fact that Junko's name is getting brought up and that we haven't even seen her since the beginning. So she could have been in there. She could have, oh my gosh, holy fuck. Oh my gosh. Imagine she purposely got herself, quote unquote, killed by Monokuma. Then when she was dead, there was no class trial. So it was like, okay, she just died. That's messed up. She died. The body got put into the biolab, but in reality, she went to the control room and just been controlling Monokuma this entire time. It has to be Junko. It's not Mukuro. And the fact that Junko is an ultimate, like, fashionist or something, like, she knows models, she knows makeup stuff. She's a model, basically. What if she made Makuro's dead body look like hers? Like, she put on fake nails and stuff. And blew up the... Oh, damn. Oh, my gosh. Enough talking. I'm gonna let it get through. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm still gonna put it in the video. It has to be Junko. Final answer. Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person who could freaking do it. Oh, my God. Okay. It's freaking Junko, but let's say it is Junko. Her character does not match the way Monokuma is acting. Is she freaking crazy? But that wouldn't make any sense. Well, I mean, obviously it doesn't make any sense. I guess technically I'm wrong. But, damn, I really thought it was Tokagami. I was not gonna think that the last class trial was actually gonna bring back the first person who actually died. Not in the class trial, but the first person who actually died. It would make so much sense if it's Junko. It's freaking Junko. It's Junko! Oh my god!
Here's my answer.
Oh my god!
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation, this killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.
Let's go!
The killer is you. We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko Enoshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko. The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko Enoshima. Her body was kept in the biolab, which had been converted into a morgue until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school, so she put on a mask and then attacked me. After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place. Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity.
Damn, Tokugami, I'm sorry that I blamed you, man. I just thought that this was very intelligent work, but hey, I didn't know everything. At least I can admit I was wrong. But hey, at least I'm happy that I was somewhere right with the Junko situation. I was somewhat right, but not really.
She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder, and the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima!
Yeah!
That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
Absolutely nothing.
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess. Whoa, whoa. What? Junko. Ultimate despair. Oh, damn. She's out now. I low-key forgot what she sounds like.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What the what?
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
What?
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
What? Bro, does she got like different personalities?
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day, it was like I was stuck in purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Bro, what?
Your face!
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
What?
Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
What the fuck?
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair! But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Different parents, maybe? I don't know.
But if she was your twin, that means You killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if!
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
Dude, what is going on, bro? This bitch is crazy.
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family.
Damn.
I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Bro.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of line.
An extra?
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
Be your own people.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
What the fuck? What is going on?
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
I'm about to quit.
How can you talk like that?
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Yeah, that's tough.
That's not true at all.
What the?
We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh?
What the hell is wrong with you?
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Talk your smack, Tokigami!
I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow!
What the?
You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one?
It's not over.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do!
I can't wait!
Alright, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners.
Juko is one crazy ass bitch.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world.
I'm sorry, don't laugh.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Seed of despair.
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
What is that gonna do?
This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Is it like the apocalypse? I did theorize like what happened to the outside. Oh my god, he took over the damn planet! What the f— oh my gosh. He put his face on freaking Egypt!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it?
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial!
I thought we was already in the final. Genocide Jack's memories, that should be important. I remember, oh, the locker room pocketbook.
Come on, bitches!
What?
Remember or die!
Nigga, who are you talking to?
When it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything...
Oh my god! Daddy!
No, that's wrong.
Let's go!
Actually, she might remember.
I'm gonna need you to sneeze, Toko. And she sneezed. Oh my
Da,
god.
da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
Jill!
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
I don't have all the details, but...
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
And I guess she didn't say anything because no one brought it up.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
Because nobody brought it up.
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, mister? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
Oh.
The tragedy?
Tragedy.
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now? Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made, but it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
The mask is what's getting me.
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics.
Yeah, she probably doesn't. But something...
Miss Morose saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family? Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated!
Oh my god, so he's the only one! His family got Uchiha!
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes! They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
Oh my Juko, chill!
Hold on! That doesn't make any sense! There's no way that happened a year ago! I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago! If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that? Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Oh my gosh, it happened afterwards?
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago?
Oh my.
Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What the what?
Nope. Nope. No, no, no. Nope. No.
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That is a lot. I thought it was gonna be weeks or something. 2 whole years?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life?
Damn.
That's not possible!
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memory?
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
So, I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that?
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on the desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by!
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
You were all such close friends! You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other! And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated! What a terribly tragic tale! Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it!
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
What?
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind! School first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst! Everyone was enjoying themselves so much! You were all having the time of your lives!
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter!
That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
The most tragic event in human history. And the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
She's comparing despair to a freaking tornado or something.
Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Exactly. Oh.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. If so, what then?
Show me proof, nigga!
I refuse to lose to you!
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
Literally, yes, I am.
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you?
I'm gonna vote on your ass! Damn. Damn.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
That's a gotta go to. Target got me a real one. Come on. I'm expecting a bittersweet ending, but I don't know. Because I do know there's other Danganronpas. There's like 2. There's a second one. There's a third one. What's that? Oh my gosh, I scared the crap out of me. Happened. That's it? What? That's it? Megumi Ogata, you're a real one. Oh my gosh. Oh damn, I skipped. Monokuma. What the?
Interesting.
He's talking.
Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am this school's headmaster.
What? It's gonna be a while till I go to number 2. I haven't really made up my mind. But with that ending, I low-key might, but damn. It's like, editing visual novels for me takes a lot out of me. It's weird. It's specifically only visual novels that doesn't. Obviously, it's a lot, but this one took a while for me to beat. Honestly, because I had to move out, blah, blah, blah. I had to do things, have to do this, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. It doesn't seem real to me. It's not like it's crazy, but damn, I'm finished with this. That hits. Hopefully, I can finally actually start getting into the Danganronpa lore. Hopefully. So, maybe there's another one that has a time skip with everybody an adult. Maybe, I don't know. But damn, the way that ended, I thought they was gonna show the outside world. I thought that, but that's just me. And with the headmaster situation, damn. He's not a teddy bear. He's like, is it like he's literally alive? I wouldn't be surprised. But man, that was the finale of Danganronpa. After this, I'm about to play 2 more. I can only, I don't know. I got a lot of good things coming for the future of my channel. Like visual novels, I got a lot of fun ones I want to play. But after this one, I'm going to play a very small visual novel. You might want to know I'm talking about something called The Cricket Man. Then after that, the only tease I can say, because I'm really excited for that visual novel, it rhymes with Komari. that's the only way I can tease it. That's the only way. I have no idea what it's going to be about. It's a little dark on the side, but after that, I don't know what I'm going to do with visual novels. I might play Higurashi. I don't know. There's so many visual novels on, just exist. So many visual novels exist, but damn. I'm happy, but damn, I just feel like, I don't know, I'm weird. I'm weirded out. I'm kind of weirded out. It's going to be a lot of editing, but the way I want this to end, I did it. So I'm really happy. Thank you. If you're watching this from the very beginning, I can just say this. I noticed that I got better at this just from the very beginning. It just hits, just knowing, damn, it feels like it was just like, I don't know, it's weird to explain. I'm not getting emotional, let me say that. I ain't getting emotional, but damn, I'm just like excited for the future. That's all. But yep, y'all know I like to make my outros short. Don't say anything racist. I haven't said that in a while. But I hope you guys enjoyed this more than I did. The fact that Juko was the mastermind, damn, that's a plot twist. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Technically.
Thanks.
This is nice. Oh!
Wait, she's here. Shit!
You know what else is creamy and drip? What?